Hey guys, it's Steve, and this is Wolverines issue number 7. Finally, now I'm gonna take rest after this one because I have done 9 back-to-back reviews. Can you imagine that? So here we go with BlackNerdProblems.com reviews. After the last issue, it's fair to expect a deep back to normality as the series pivots its story plot, and Wolverine 7 is that plunge. If you just picked up a Wolverine mid-series, do yourself a favor and enjoy Wolverine 6. It's a fast-paced highlight reel of everything this series has to offer. So for it's worth it just to see Sinister strike fear in everyone's heart, only for Storm to appear and threaten to murder him. Sinister changes his tune like, with all due respect, could you maybe talk about this later? And when Storm says no in her big girl voice, Sinister's like, you didn't have to punk me in front of company, and you almost feel bad for him the way you did the bully in 6th grade when he turned charming in front of 8th graders. So this issue does begin with Mystique's own Badasari, though, as she steps to what's left of their team of Wolverines. Shogun that strikes Sabretooth and X-23 and reminds them whose bosses we were fair to assume Shogun was the boss, and he has the control wards after all, which can cause any one of them to fall under his hypnosis. Maybe that was back when the teams were even and there were 5 controllers against 5 controlled. But since the rest of that, the Paradise Squad is now dead, missing, or turned traitor. This new art seemed to change Mystique's feelings on the subject. She turned and gave them the speech LeBron gave the Heat after they lost the NBA Finals. So, and then she gets to work. First things first, Mystique has to shake the control wards, and it was totally different. So control wards that hypnotizes her. There are erase wards that break and the spell and can free them from the control wards. So the Queen of Manipulations gets to plotting. Why didn't she do this sooner? Because then we wouldn't have had the first story arc, and they wouldn't never gone to Sinister's Fortress, and issue 6 just needed to happen. Now that's happened. Mystique can't stop being dumb. She summons Shogun to the principal's office, and he reacts like when you know you did a lot of things wrong this week and you are not sure which you are about to get called on. He practically has a whole conversation between his two personalities, convincing each other everything will be okay. So what Mystique wants is for the two that to go on a mission together to steal something she wants. It's just fun reading a conversation between a manipulator like Mystique and a person with 2 souls in one body like Shogun. For every one of our lines, Shogun needs that what you called in this one soliloquy on how to navigate the minefield of her words. So it is pretty cool. They end up going out together with this one anyway. So Wolverine 7 is anchored by Mystique, and the sharpness of her dialogue carries the issue. It was pretty good. Wolverine 7 is a good follow-up as could have been reasonably expected me, and as an added bonus, most of the Paradise Squad is absent from this issue. The more they leave from behind, the better this strikes can go. So this series can thrive, with the clear exception of Phantomil and her, that is what it's gonna say, and her decisions were really good. So anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed it. This is Wolverine 7. I have nothing to say anymore for today. I'm feeling very much sleepy. It's 5:15 in the morning, and have a great day and have a great weekend Sunday.